Hello!
Beer o'clock on Radio Craft Beer.
Hello, guide.
Yeah, Jane's Radio
You'll get it
Trail.
there eventually.
Jane's Radio Trail, check him out.
Got this bad boy. Simon was with Rob Derbyshire at the Colonel Brewery.
Yeah.
He was saying, and the guy came up for him, Brew by numbers, says, "You're that guy off the TV. you're real guys. Can I shake your hand?" and Simon, as always, goes, speak to my
agent.
Yes. But yeah, Brew by numbers. This is the 12-4. A barrel-aged traditional porter, 8.5%. It was bottled April?
3rd of June.
June.
3rd of June, and it's aged by till 2016, so we got 2 years on it. And there's the style, so it's number.
Ah, so yeah.
So the recipe. So Stuart, we were having a chat before the
Yeah.
review started. Now I didn't know what these numbers meant. I just thought they were just choosing numbers. But no, Stuart told me that number 4 means it's a porter. So, say for argument's sake, number 1 was a pale ale, number 2 was a IPA.
But I got it reversed, and that's the style. So that's the porter.
Right. Oh.
And that's the recipe. So the recipe is
recipe 4.
A barrel-aged traditional porter.
Right. Okay. So we're getting it with Brew by numbers. That's quite clever.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many ideas, minimum. There's not that many ideas to use for your brewery anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's cool. These are
very
from. Where are they from? London. So the bunch of Southerners.
Somewhere in London.
So I'm Yorkshire, Simon's Wales, and then there's London. So it's just further down the.
It's another 2 degrees warmer down there.
But yeah. Smoke. Oh.
We saved it. Loads of smoke. Look at that smoke on the opening. But we had a beer earlier on, about an hour ago. Well, maybe even 2 hours ago now. Whoa, look at that. Wow.
That's pure head. How many is that, Simon? About 4 finger head?
Whoa, look at that.
It's a bit. Other sink. You can't see it. Simon's beer is turned into like chocolate mousse.
There you go.
All it is pure head. There's no body at all.
Yeah. It's the second beer of the day what we had.
Slight starchiness in the bubbles there, you see.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It's like glistening. Glistening away there.
Yeah, light. But yeah, sit for that while it's.
Yeah, do you know what I reckon? Should we grab these just small 2 glasses down here? I know it's. Yeah. We'll just go tiny bits. And we'll see. Even a small amount. Look at that. That's a tiny amount of beer. Just to try and get the aroma.
One trick that Rob Derbyshire uses, he taps the glass, and I think he said that clears it, and also sweat. But it's so cold here in Cardiff at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, Miss Real Guy was just banged through the door, and she just missed the train earlier. It's been raining all day
long. All day long.
Well, we've got a dram there. Smalls. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's get the aroma.
It's not this.
Yeah. Let's just drink it.
Chocolatiness. I mean, that small dram there. Really chocolate, slightly roasted, but the body's going down now. It's dissipating slowly.
Oh, look at that as well. Sure, the yeast in the inside of the bottle there. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. See the yeast there on the inside of it?
Mine.
Yeah, you will.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
See the yeast on the inside of that?
Very lively beer.
Yeah.
But
and we've cooled it as well. It's not as if we've just grabbed it out of the cupboard there and it's exploded because it was warm. It's a cold beer. It shouldn't have done that, but
so it's chilled to room temperature.
Yeah.
See if we can get
a little bit more, but yeah. Apart from that terrible head, it's quite a nice tasting.
See if we can put. If you don't hold the entire bottle, you basically pour it from an angle. But again,
yeah,
it's a very lively beer.
You couldn't, and that's always a disappointment for me because us hard-working people,
Yeah,
we get home and we just want to drink a beer. We don't want to spend half an hour pouring it, do we?
I mean, you sit inside in your chair and relaxing, you pour your beer, and then also you have to jump out of the chair, like you just did with the...
Yeah, and you're like, oh my goodness me, now I got to stand over the sink, and it takes the edge off a good beer.
Yeah. But, that being said, it is 8.5%, it is a barrel, so you wouldn't want... It's not an everyday beer.
No.
Jim Beam is normally like sticky toffee. Remember?
It's been aged in Jim Beam whiskey barrels.
You're not getting much whiskey notes on the aroma. It's very minimal.
Sweet coconut. I'm getting a little bit like sweet coconut.
Yeah, coconut definitely.
Yeah.
No.
Cocoa. Loads of cocoa.
You get a little bit of the alcohol.
Chocolate. You could probably get away with your glass now. There we go. Look at that. Get into your lens. And that's how I think it should have poured.
Yeah, you get a little. But you see the largeness of the bubbles through there, like air or chocolate.
Yeah. So it is dissipating nicely. It's that initial disappointing pour. It always disappoints me when
it's very dark, and considering it's a porter, it's very dark for a porter, because normally porters are slightly reddish.
Yeah. Drinking it.
It's kind of thin. To me, I won't buy it again. It's nice.
I like it.
But it's like a one-off beer.
Yeah, I think it's the same as Partisan Brewing Company. These breweries now, they seem to brew the next batch. They seem to produce beers every week, different styles of beers. So the likelihood is we won't see this beer again anyway. I think I like it a little bit more than Stuart does, but
no, the flavour's nice.
I'm not happy with the head. The head takes a couple of marks off it straight away.
I feel to rate it probably 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, yeah. If the beer poured well, I would give it an 8.
That's why I'm not too off.
Yeah. I give it an 8 out of 10, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 because of just that awful pour.
Because, like you say, when you have a beer, you want to
drink it quickly.
Drink it, because this is especially a reward beer. For a reward beer, you don't want to be exploding beers. I mean, you poured half of it down sink.
Yeah, a lot of it kind of.
That's why I knocked it again. That's why I knocked 2 off that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it didn't do all that, for the flavour, content, and all that stuff, I'd give it 8. But for the initial all that stuff,
it was just messy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was messy. It'll make for a good picture for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It'll make for a good picture, but
as a beer, 8 out of 10. But for the overall, 6.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out.
Yeah.
Real Ale Guide.
Ginger Ale Trail. Check him out.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Cheers.